too many people still think that when you wake up in the morning, your stomach got, they think that you're hungry. That just mean that your stomach starting to redigest the food you ate yesterday. Because when you go to sleep, all your systems shut down in your body except for your nervous system. So when your stomach growl and redigesting the food you ate yesterday, you don't need to get up and go get no big breakfast, thinking that, it's the most important meal of the day. The worst thing you could do is eat when you're not hungry, you know what I'm saying? Because when you go get something like a donut and a coffee, people think that, what I'm saying, all you really need to do is get the coffee because your body can survive off cream and sugar for a long time. That feeling you get, the little craving you get, that's really just a craving. It's just an urge that they only last about 4 or 5 seconds, you know what I'm saying? They'll pass away. When you sip on just some coffee, tea, or some mineral water or something like that, you can cheat with juice too, you know what I'm saying? And those cravings will fade away, you know what I'm saying? The more you fight them off, the easier they fade away next time, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying, when you get up and get, breakfast, like if you look at the word breakfast, you break it in half, you got the word break and you got fast, you know what I'm saying? So if you look at history of slavery, they studied the slaves before they enslaved them. They noticed the way they related to each other, how they made it, and they also studied the way they ate. And they noticed that they ate one meal a day, and some days they fasted. They didn't even eat at all. And you know what I'm saying? If you take the word diet and you take the T off diet, it spells die. And the word break fast, they broke their way of fasting, their life of fasting, you know what I'm saying? So that's where that comes from. And that's the big deception about them telling you that breakfast is the most important meal of the day too, so they can continue their death plot against you. So you look at the word wine and dine. Some people speak ebonically instead of saying dying, they say dine. So when you wine and dine, literally, you look at the word, it's actually killing you with your own teeth, basically. So when you're not eating, your body is digesting all the fats and poisons in your body. Your body make fat to protect your organs from sickness and diseases. So those 24 hours you given to let the body finish killing all the poison, the germs, getting rid of all the toxins from the meal you ate, you giving it time to help your cells regenerate, especially when you not eating, you do a fast. Just, it's kind of like the Wolverine effect, where how he heal up real fast like that. You're not going as fast, but if you know how you get a scratch and you notice how it just fade away, fasting helps that work faster, That's why Ali said in this interview right here.
I heal a lot faster than an ordinary fella.
Oh, that same with sickness too. That's what I'm saying. You'll heal up, feel better too if you're sick and you're doing the fast because all the poison just accumulating in your body. Because like if you think about it, say how if it takes 24 hours to digest one meal, that means your system was made to digest one meal every day. So that's, if you do the math, yearly 365 days, you should have 365 meals. But if you're eating 2-3 meals a day, you say that's 365 plus 365. That's over 600 meals. If you go by the 3 meals, that's over 1,000 some meals a year you ate. And you ain't even give all of them 24 hours to get digested. So that's where your sickness come in with all the poison accumulation. And one thing people, they don't understand when they hear eat one meal a day, like the process of how to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like when I first started about, I'm like, man, how do you eat one meal a day? Like, you got breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you know what I'm saying? How do you do that all in one day, right? So say if you go by your breakfast, your cereal, Pop-Tarts, bacon and eggs, turkey bacon, preferably, you know what I'm saying, or beef, waffles and pancakes, whatever, however you do it, you know what I'm saying? You take all that, put it on one plate, and then you take, say if you go by your lunch meal, turkey and cheese sandwich, or, fries and a burger, or then put that on the plate. You take your dinner, say if that's spaghetti and fish, let's say you put that on the plate, you make sure you get you some fruit throughout the day too. You eat it all at one time, say if it's between 4 and 6, 12 and 2, 9 and 10, just make sure you always eat at the same time every day because you don't want your body caught up for food at all times of the day, getting you to break your practice of, one meal at a certain time. Your body got a memory, like a muscle memory. It remembers what you do at a certain time. Like if you're used to waking up and exercising at 7 in the morning every day, you do it for a whole week, your body gonna call for it, every day. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be used to that routine. You know what I'm saying? It's like your thought process. You know how they say, you probably heard Lil Wayne say, repetition is the mother of all.
Repetition is the father of learning.
Repeatedly, you're hearing something over and over again. It's how you learn it in life, how to talk, with good babies, you know what I'm saying? So, because the average thought traveled 24 billion miles an hour. And that's the fastest thing in the world. It's faster than the speed of light and speed of sound. And which, they say people only use less than 10% of their brain power instead of using 100% of their brain. Overeating affects that too. When you fasting, and you know what I'm saying, you can speed up your thought process. And you could get more done in the day. Your thoughts will be on point. You'll be sharp with your thinking. Physically also, what I'm saying? That's why some athletes, if you look at, say, Muhammad Ali and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem Olajuwon, and some other players, even the ones that don't eat meat, the vegans like Cam Newton and Tony Gonzalez, the all-time leading tight end in the NFL. They didn't eat meat, they was vegans, you know what I'm saying? So like meat has a bad effect on your physical and thought process too, because it takes 2 weeks to digest meat sometime. That's outside of just the 24 hours, 36 for just regular food, I guess fruits and vegetables, seeds and stuff like that. So man, and a lot of it is based on, it's in movies too, you see it, but they give it to you in a different light. You like the movie Lucy. They made it look like she got it just from some chemical through pills and all that. And then you got the movie Limitless. The guy, they base it off pills also, but it all come easier just from fasting and being a vegetarian, a vegan, whichever you prefer. But your thoughts are chemical electrical energy. Your food is chemical energy, and it gets transformed into the chemical electrical energy because your thoughts are atoms, And you can take an atom and break it into millions of pieces. The smallest part of an atom is a quark. You hear some people say they acting quirky.
Showcased his quirky personality.
But if you look at the food pyramid, how it tells you to eat 3 and 4 meals a day. Some people eat 4, 5. Them infomercials that come on and tell you to eat more food and lose more weight. You just add more poison, more flames to the fire. You know what I'm saying? Overeating can make you skinny or fat. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, it actually affects. If you look at the brain and the intestines, they look kind of the same. What affects one affects the other. So a lot of people got extra fat in their system that shouldn't be there that they could get rid of, you know what I'm saying? But you can do it like a juice fast or something, But they say it's good to drink coffee, tea, or water when you're not eating, or eat the mineral water too, because sugars, you can survive off of for a long time. Regular exercise will help too, you know what I'm saying? But it affects your weight loss or weight gain, keeping you skinny, because if you eating, say, 3 meals a day, your body getting clogged up with all those chemicals and poisons. It's stopping your body from getting the nutrients that you need. Man, a good way to do it, man, is when you wake up, instead of going in on some breakfast, killing cereal and all that. And you know how you forget, you hungry sometime when you be working out, or working on the car, playing a video game, or at school, or at work, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you forget you hungry, you know, because you wasn't really hungry, you know what I'm saying? You could play the video game and, you know, kill time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's fun to do, you know what I'm saying? And you just sip on the coffee, tea, juice. But if you're eating 3, 4 meals, you know what I'm saying? The best way to do it is just drop down to like 3 meals if you're eating 4. Then drop down to 2 if you're eating 3. You know what I'm saying? You could do 1 week.
I'm a vegetarian now. I don't eat meat no more. All I eat is fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't think I could make it. I've met people who were vegetarians in the past, and I said, no meat, how do you do it? This is what we might think, but all my food was put in blenders. Like my wife would cook a pot of cabbage and then blend it up, and it would come out like a milkshake. And all you had to do was drink it, the same thing.
Cabbage milkshake?
Yeah. And, you know, that type creamy, you know. Same with the corn and the even fish with a little cream in it.
Well, you're not a true vegetarian then. You do eat fish.
Oh, yes, fish.
Yeah, but no beef or that type of animal
Right.
stuff.
So I'm going to see how long I can go, but I was surprised. I really feel better. I don't be as tired or nothing.
The food that I eat, the vegetables, are not frozen and sprayed. It's from farm down the road. So I'm nourishing in my mind and my soul and my thought with clean air, real water, and real food. That's why they say God's prophet and wise men go up and meditate, go on top of a mountain, and they fast, don't eat, think about it. And they can, things just come.